Sean, first of all, just get your thoughts on that game.
First half, it looked like we were off and they were a side who the new manager was sitting in the ground or the stand. That's what it looked like to me. They had a bit of edge about them and they played well, I thought. And we were miles off, but we were off with the ball. We didn't look brave enough in possession, too timid, played backwards too much. I spoke to him at half-time, just nice and calmly. I said, look, the expectation changes when you're playing these games. You can feel it in the stadium. So I said, it's our job to play up to that. I thought second half we did more so. I still think we could do more, but we asked a lot more questions of the opposition. They scored a good goal, clean strike. And I thought the mentality once again was right to go on the front foot and try and take on the second half and create enough to certainly get a point and a fine delivery and a fine finish from Emma. Another chance is where we've got to. I can't keep going on about XG. It's unfair on myself and the team, but we've got to start taking them. And I said that to the players in the last 10 days. Saying, look, it is right what we're doing because the facts and stats are there, but we've got to take responsibility, if you like, to finish the chance that we're creating. And unfortunately, there was a couple of really good chances, golden chances for us tonight, which we didn't take.
Do you have any thoughts as to why the first half was so difficult?
I think the demand's different. These games is our favourite. Sometimes the hardest fight's to win is the one that everyone expects you to. I think, different games tonight, different feel in the stadium, different. And like I say, I've learned that over I think it's my 50th game here tonight, that I've learned it. And as I said to the players after time, right, the expectation is different. You can feel it in the stadium. So it's our responsibility. Don't worry about the fans because they've been great. So I said it's our responsibility to play up. And I was pleased with his performance second half in that respect. Braver with the ball, braver to stay calm. Whatever's demanding, the ball goes here, there and everywhere. Players stay calm, played with that better effect to try and open up chances. Again, against an organised side who by then are playing sort of, counter-attack football after going 1-0 up. So that's sometimes tricky as well, breaking down a packed defence.
Yeah. Because of that expectation going into the game, does a draw feel like a missed opportunity?
Oh, no. It's another point on the board. I think we just popped out the relegation zone as well. We all know the story. We've had 10 points on and all that. We'll wait and see. We don't know any news yet, just in case you're going to ask. I don't know any dates. I didn't do the last time. I still don't this time. So we're just waiting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Paddy?
Sean, you mentioned the sense of expectation in the stadium and maybe the players not necessarily responding in the first half. Why do you think that is? Is that a mentality issue potentially?
No. I can't guarantee it was that. I'm just mentioning it felt like that. Okay. I'm not saying it was that because when the game starts, you've got your own expectation. So our expectation, our performance, and I thought we just came off. But I must say, respect to them because their players, I thought, played with more of an edge. And like I say, it's different when the new manager's there. And respect to Roy, by the way, as well. Just to mention that because he's a top-class fella. I briefly spoke to Ray, and it's his last game, I think. I don't know, but I'll find out because I'll speak to him tomorrow. But, there was all that in the mix, and that might have, I'm not saying that affected them, but it might have given them that extra edge in a performance. And we didn't have it. We came away from what we've been doing lately, and we just looked a little bit off. But like I say, we corrected it. Well, I thought the team corrected it. I was pleased with that half-time because we were a lot braver in possession second half. Used the ball better, got into some key areas and did ask enough certainly to get a draw. You never know, another day you nick it with the chance that we created.
Jack Harrison's been more or less an ever present since he arrived. Just wonder what the thinking was in taking him out today.
Yeah, just fresh, a bit of freshness, a bit of difference. I thought he'd come on and delivered. There's you've got Emma coming back to full fitness. Seamus missed through illness, by the way. In case you were going to ask, he missed the squad. He was ill and he was desperate to come back. I said, Seamus, you need to get well. So he couldn't get him off of that. Duke will get fitter, of course. Had a chance, done well to miss it, I thought. But he's had a chance, and he's got in the right areas once again. I thought it was a good joke, but anyway, it didn't work. I was going to say, I know my deadpan is deadpan, but I think, okay, I better explain that was a joke. It's always a bit worrying. But yeah, so I think he'll get fitter, he'll get stronger. But anyway, the fact is you take the point on a night when you're not quite at first half and a lot stronger second half.
I think it's 9 games now since a goal from open play. Is that a concern for you, that the lack of...
It's a reality. Look, I hear that word all the time, concern. I'm well aware of the realities of what we're trying to do. We are getting in the areas. We create a good chance again tonight. You just got to believe in the method. You just got to believe that while you're creating it, we will score goals. But the same token, someone's got to have that final moment of clarity to score a goal. Because there was enough on show in the second half for us to score more than one goal, I thought.
Thank you.
Any further questions, guys? Yeah, Andy at the back.
John, so I just wanted to just give you your thoughts on Roy. Obviously, this is not the way you would have wanted it to end.
Well, firstly, no one said it's ended. You know, Roy, he might be out on the touchline somewhere again. I find him a class act personally. I mean, as a manager to manager, and his varying successes and all his history and all of his amazing experiences. First thing is, I hope he's well. I believe he is. I believe that's calm and he's in good shape, sort of thing. So, yeah, I think he's a class act as a fella and as a football manager.
Rich?
Yeah, I was just going to ask about Roy as well, but I don't know. I guess you say you might see him on the touchline and you never know. But if it is the end, I guess it's a bit of a sad way. Is it really?
No, I don't think so. I think it's reality of life. I'm sure he didn't want to feel unwell. I'm sure he didn't want to have the complications of that added into the fact they were on a tough run and all that. But I think he was well aware. I think he spoke today. I only briefly saw his statement, but implying that the end of the season was the end anyway, and they were looking for a new manager, or they certainly implied that. So I think he probably knew that was coming. No, look, I mean, the main thing with me, I wouldn't be concerned with myself if I was him. I'd be making sure I was well, and I'm pleased that he is.
Okay, folks.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.